I was told there was nothing left. No reason, no conscience, no understanding, and even the most rudimentary sense of life or death, of good or evil, right or wrong. I met this 6-year-old child with this blank, pale, emotionless face and the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes. I spent 8 years trying to reach him, and then another 7 trying to keep him locked up, because I realized that what was living behind that boy's eyes was purely and simply evil.
What do we do?
He's been here once tonight. I think he'll come back.
An amazing show. You guys all called me crazy. You all called me crazy for picking Michael Bisping. Stop the music. Cut the music. Everyone gave me such a hard time about picking Bisping. And what happens in the first round, guys? Sassy Rebel Girl, you called me out, but no bueno tonight. Let me go shut the window real quick. I called it tonight. You can call me out as much as you want. If you look at my UFC pick'em card, I went down the line and got 5 out of 6 right. But if you're a Sassy Rebel Girl, you're going to call me out tonight. And apparently I got 4 out of 6. I hope that you guys are watching right now live. I'm going to go check in the chat room right now, hear what you guys have to say. Make sure you guys type back to me. This is absolutely nuts. We're going to be reviewing the card in moments. So shout out to Team MMA for Life, Pure Evil MMA, Evil Eddie, Bisping with the first round knockout. Who saw it coming? That's what you get for running your mouth. Muhammad Ali's son-in-law won tonight. This is amazing. I was not expecting Bisping to win by first round knockout over Rockhold. I don't give a shit. You guys all called me crazy. Every single one of you guys called me crazy. And tonight, you know what? I will take it, but not for the Bisping. First round knockout. Bam! First round knockout. What do you have to say to that, guys? Let me go check my Twitter right now, see what you guys are saying. If you don't know me on Twitter, I'm Evil Eddie. Follow me on Twitter at evil_echo. And let's talk about UFC 199 because it was a crazy night. Faber versus Cruz went exactly the way you guys all told me it was going to go. But the highlight of the night was no doubt Michael Bisping versus Luke Rockhold. It's going down right now. It just happened. History has been made. Absolutely amazing night of fights. Let me know what you guys have to say about this. You all called me crazy. You all called me crazy. What the hell is going on? Went down through the podcast on Pure Evil MMA with Monica Franco, who I'm going to try to get back on Monday for the Monday morning analysis to talk about my picks. Everyone said I was crazy for picking Bisping, but what now? I am so pumped up for this. I was so sad when I saw Faber lose. I was rooting, and I was like, damn, you know what? I'll start kicking rocks. I was like, they were so right. Why did I pick Faber? I thought it was his night to shine, but you know what? I learned tonight that Faber just isn't top notch like Cruz is. Cruz was on point, and he broke his hand, unfortunately. It seemed like he broke his hand because he was slowing up, but however, he came through with the 5th round and got the win. But that's not even what I want to talk about right now. I want to know what you guys think about Bisping winning that. I'll give you guys all a second to take it in. I'm Evil Eddie from Pure Evil MMA. Subscribe below, guys. It was a crazy night of fights. Let me know what you guys think. What deserves fight of the night tonight? Tell me right here or on the chat room. I'm going to go in there. David Barfield, what's going on, man? How many fights did you win tonight, David? because apparently I was 4 for 6. Apparently I said Hector Lombard was going to win on the first podcast. And if you guys want to subscribe to my podcast, all you have to do is go to iTunes and find Pure Evil MMA, and you'll find Evil Eddie. I had the wonderful, the beautiful, the fearless Monica Franco on this week, talking about her friends in Invicta, talking about her buddy Max Holloway, who also won tonight in amazing fashion. But what about Bruce Leroy's performance tonight? That was something that I definitely want to talk about later. Also, another fight of the night, Dan Henderson knocking out, boom, baby, Hector Lombard. Out go the lights. You cannot see me. Made a very tough first round. This might be the last time we ever see Dan Henderson in an MMA fight. And I'm so happy that he came away tonight with that win against Hector Lombard, who is now on a 2-fight losing streak. Max Holloway tonight. Amazing job, buddy. But honestly, all I can say right now is Rockhold is going to have a sad night tonight. Let's go, Bisping. It was your night to shine, baby, and you totally pulled through. I'm going to check the chat room right now, see what's going on with you guys. Make sure to subscribe below and follow me on Twitter at evil_echo. Let me know what you guys think about what's going on. I still cannot believe this. I'm about to watch the fight presser. This is absolutely amazing that he's won tonight. And now Brock Lesnar. Breaking news for whoever didn't get a chance to listen to the fights tonight. Brock Lesnar is going to be at UFC 200. We called it on the podcast. Pure Evil MMA called Brock Lesnar last week when he mysteriously popped up on the UFC.com roster and was quickly removed. I put 2 and 2 together. I talked to my people at ProWrestlingAuthority.com, and they said Lesnar has been nowhere to be seen. I was like, what are they going to do? Lesnar versus CM Punk? Minds will be blown. Minds were blown tonight when we found out that Lesnar is now going to be in UFC 200. We saw him at UFC 100. We do not know who his opponent is going to be at this point. So let me hear what you guys have to think. Is it going to be Frank Mir? I don't know. I don't really want to see that fight again. Who's it going to be? Overeem's the guy who took him out. What an amazing night of fights. You are all crazy for calling me crazy for picking Bisping. It was his night to shine tonight. We watched him beat Anderson Silva. It took this dude 10 years to get to where he was at tonight, and he was ready for it. Luke came in and he said that he had a torn MCL, and he came up to the mic and he had excuse after excuse. I wanted to see Weidman come back tonight. That was the plan for UFC 199. However, things changed, and now Bisping is our new champ. What do you have to say about that, everybody? Can somebody please go find Sassy Girl and tell her to come to the chat room? This is out of control right now. My Twitter is blowing up. Make sure you guys find me at evil_echo on Twitter. Let me know what your favorite fight of the night was so far. That was the end of it. History was in the books. Rest in peace, Muhammad Ali. So many stories growing up with you, and what an amazing night of fights for us to represent the legend, Muhammad Ali. What a night of fights. What a night. I definitely have to give a shout out to Bruce Leroy. That was very impressive, coming in on 11 days notice or something like that. And Bisping too, coming into the fights tonight on very short notice, coming off of a movie. He's doing a movie with Vin Diesel up here in Canada. I live 40 minutes from New York City. I'm here in New Haven, Connecticut, and Bisping is recording a movie, X-Men. He's recording Triple X with Vin Diesel, and now he gets to go back a world champion. Who would have thought this man would be champion? It took him 10 years to get to where he is tonight, and man, he is definitely soaking it in. Make sure you guys tune in to watch the post-fight press conference. I am never going to live this down with Sassy Rebel Girl. I'm never going to live this down. Shout out to Team MMA for Life. Let me get into the chat room. Make sure you guys find me on Twitter right now at EVil_Echo. Ask me any question you want or just drop it right here in the box. It was an amazing night of fights. Unfortunately, Faber did not pull through, which makes me look a little crazy. And Sassy totally came out and started calling me out in front of everyone. And then Bisbing walks up and reclaims my sanity. Congratulations to anyone who backed Bisbing. I called it Pure Evil MMA, back in the books. We started tonight. We were 40 out of 46 in our last 7 events. So tonight, I'm adding 4 more wins on and adding 6. So that's 52. So that makes us 44 out of 52. Is that right? Correct me if I'm wrong. 40 out of 46. 44, 46, 47, 48, 49. 50, 51, 52. Yeah, I'm right. So I'm 44 for 52 apparently in the last 8 events now, which is pretty good. So I hope that you guys made some money tonight because Bisbing was a 16 to 1 underdog. So you guys must have made some big money tonight. Sorry that you thought I was crazy. I swear I had Hendo. I had him in my UFC Pick'em. Go check it out. Find me on UFC Pick'em at Evil Boy MMA and look at my picks. I got 5 out of 6 correct tonight according to that. But according to my podcast with Monica Franco, I guess that I said Hector Lombard was going to win that fight. What a night, guys. That's all I can say. Back Bisbing. Anyone who doubted that, man, everyone thought I was absolutely out of my mind for picking Bisbing. And I said, why? If you watch that first fight that they had, there was a headbutt. And in that fight, Bisbing was doing an amazing job, arguably winning the first round in their last fight. And what happened was there was a big headbutt. Bisbing's head got shaken up, and then he lands that huge leg kick, drop Bisbing, and it was all finished. And Rockhold had one arm. He beat him, submitted him with one arm. But Bisbing said, things will not repeat. I'm not Faber. This is going down tonight, and he walks out with the belt. I want to know how crazy I am now. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter at Evil_Echo. You're listening to Pure Evil MMA. I'm Evil Eddie, MMA correspondent for ProWrestlingAuthority.com. I shared my picks with you this week on our podcast on iTunes and Podbean.com with Monica Franco from Hawaii. And we reviewed the card, and what happened, baby? Pure Evil MMA coming in 5 for 6 on night, but according to Sassy, I'm 4 for 6 because apparently I had Hector Lombard beating Hendo, which wasn't the case. Uriah Faber had a very hard time tonight against Dominic Cruz. Team Alpha Male has been on a roll, but their captain. This might be the last time we ever see Uriah Faber in the ring, unless he changes weight classes. I'm not sure, but he is getting old. Dominic Cruz returns after 4 years of being laid off and stripped of his belt and dominating fashion. Took the belt from TJ Dillashaw. Took the win in the title defense from Uriah Faber. Poor Uriah, man. What do you do at this point? You won in that first fight in the WEC, and that was your time to shine, man, back in 2007. And now we find ourselves in 2016, and Dominic Cruz, those 4 years laid off, really did him well. I don't know what was going on with his right hand. He might have broke his right hand. I don't know. We'll find out tonight in the post-fight press conference. But what an crazy night. Bisbing leaving the champion. Who would have thought? Let me know what the tweet of the week so far this week is, guys. I am dying to know. Make sure you listen to our podcast every Monday. Every Monday, we do our podcast for iTunes.com and Podbean.com. And then every Saturday, subscribe below. You will get MMA weekly updates from me, Evil Eddie, here at Pure Evil MMA, live in studio. I always do live episodes, so make sure you check that. And also giving you guys picks and making that money, baby. That's what we're all about here at Pure Evil MMA. Use hashtag Pure Evil Army and join the following. Let's get some subscriptions down there. I'm about to go check the chat room right now to see what you guys are saying, see if you guys are in there and what's going on. I want to know what fight of the night so far is, guys. What was the fight of the night? Rockhold has to be crying himself to sleep tonight. Round 1, KO for Bisping in the books. New champion and new. You guys all said I was crazy. Right now, I'm going to go check my picks on Twitter, or make sure I go check you guys out on Twitter right now to see what everyone is saying about the fights. Let's check it out right now with using hashtag UFC 199. Let's see what we got in there. Make sure you guys subscribe below and follow the podcast. Let's check out everybody's reactions to this amazing, crazy night of fights. What the hell was that? I had some lint on my beard. No one told me about that. You guys should have dropped that in the DM. So let's see what we got here. The knockout from Bisping. Let's see if I can show it. This content is not available in your country. Of course it's not. They tease me with this. This is what they're teasing me with. And we can't watch it. Check this out. Ready? Oh, are they going to show it? Nope. This contest is not available in your country. What the fuck? Sassy Rebel Girl, let me know how crazy I am now. I'm never going to live this down. Pure Evil MMA lands the win. Let's see what everybody is saying about this win on Twitter right now. That was absolutely crazy. Luke Rockhold was talking a bunch of shit, and I was so excited to see him possibly pull something out of the bag. He was a 16-1 favorite to win this. So let's see what everyone is saying about the fights on Twitter. Anthony Kamar, great show tonight. Thank you, Anthony. Oh, Christ. Well done, Bisping. That was brilliant from Tom Watkins. Tim Anthony, good night of fights. Lesnar versus GSP. I would love to see that. Yeah, right. See, Lesnar's coming back, but is he going to be able to pass the PED testing? Is he aware of the new testing that's going on in the UFC? Let's see what you guys are saying for Team MMA. Hashtag Team MMA for life. Represent Pure Evil MMA every week. Modern Pugilist, I'd like to shout out. I'd like to shout out Monica Franco. Thank you for coming on the podcast this week. I had a great time with you. Pat Chat is saying he is lost right now. Tammy Girl, amazing thing to watch. What a night. I am in absolute shock. Coming off of last week's first round knockout when Cody No Love beat undefeated Thomas Almeida. That was amazing. They did a great interview on Ariel's show, the MMA Hour. Dan Cox saying, life is good, fucking good. You guys rock. Big things, big things. Pat Chapman going, now it's personal. Here we go. I finally get the recognition. Thank you, Ann. Yes, Eddie, we were right. He won. He is the new champ. Knockout, first round. It was beautiful, Eddie. Just beautiful. Bisping is awesome. I always knew we could do it. That's right, Ann. We totally called it. Everyone called us crazy, but look now. Look at us now. We're on top. Bisping's really the one on top. I shouldn't take any credit. But I knew I was going to get a really hard night from all of you guys out there if Bisping lost this fight. Right before it, too, in the commentary, they were saying this fight is most likely going to go 5 rounds. Both fighters are taking back, trying to find the range. The same bullshit. One day I will be behind that desk. I will be the next Joe Rogan, and I will be commentating on the fights, keeping you guys updated. And I got a great idea tonight. The next event, Pure Evil MMA, will be doing a fight companion, and this is why. I found myself tonight trying to find a live stream to talk with people while the fights were going on, and there was none of it. Joe Rogan usually does the fight companion on Joe Rogan Experience with Eddie Bravo, Brennan Schaub, and the kid, Brian Callen. But I always look forward to that, and tonight there was none of that. Thank God for one of my boys on YouTube. I forgot his name, or else I would totally address him to tell you guys to go subscribe to that channel. But it gave me the best idea to start doing fight companions for you guys. So make sure you guys subscribe down below, and we'll get you the best commentary on the fights. We can all watch and chat together. Let me go check the chat room one more time. What a night of fights between Max, between Hendo. Faber not winning it tonight, but Rockhold and Bisping, the new world champion. And can you guys believe that Brock Lesnar is now on UFC 200? I called this. I called this fight. I called this fight. What's going on, Pat? Back. Welcome to the chat room. Hey, Pat. What's up? And I'm trying to find out how to get the chat room, the live chat room, into the video because that's what they were doing. And I know how to do this, but I cannot get the chat room in there. I can do this though. And then here are your guys' chats right here. There's my video, a little lagged behind. So what's going on? Shout out to Team MMA for Life. Let me know what's going on in the chat room right now, guys. Because honestly, it's been a crazy night of fights. And I am so ecstatic about Bisping winning and new champion. What does this mean? Chris Weidman was supposed to be fighting Rockhold for the belt. It was his night to shine. He wasn't going to be doing any stupid spinning back kick. He wasn't going to be doing any of that stupid shit. And he would have came in tonight. Let's get behind Chris. But now we got Bisping, who's coming off a huge win against Anderson Silva, and now coming in tonight and getting the first round KO against Luke Rockhold, who was running his mouth, who said Bisping did not have a single chance, that he was going to retire Bisping. What's up now, Rockhold? What do you got to say now? So what do? We have Anderson Silva sidelined. What's that gonna become of that? He just got cleared. He just got a medical clear. And also there's new weigh-ins going on. If you guys watched the weigh-ins the other day, you'll see that they weren't actually going up there and weighing themselves in. They weighed themselves earlier in the day. I totally agree with it. Check my article on ProWrestlingAuthority.com. I informed you guys all about it. Congratulations, Dan Henderson, on that amazing knockout finish. What a night of fights, and I still cannot believe it. Dominic Cruz stopping Rafaela in dominating fashion. Dominating fashion. Someone said that they had Faber winning 2 rounds, and I really don't think so. I really wanted Faber to win tonight and got let down. What a night. I cannot believe it. My Twitter page is blowing up right now. What an amazing night. What a reaction. Congratulations, Michael Bisping. That was absolutely out of control. Congratulations to Max Holloway. Oh my God, and the Clay Guida fight. The prelims. Can we please talk about that for a second before I even say anything else? Clay Guida went in there and he had round 1, round 2, and almost the entirety of round 3 against T-City. And I had T-City winning it, but I wanted Ortega to win it. I wanted Clay to win, but I picked Brian Ortega, T-City. And he was getting dominated the whole time. I was rooting for Clay, and what happens the last 15 seconds? Clay just went in there, he got cocky, and he tried fisting him up when he could have just circled and won it. That was it. And he gets dropped with the flying knee by Ortega. Damn, knocked out cold. Wasn't even submission. He got knocked out cold in the last 15 seconds. I really hope that he learned a lesson tonight. And you know what? For somebody who has almost 40 matches, as a pro, you should know not to do that, man. So congratulations to T-City. We had an amazing night. Congratulations to Dustin the Diamond, knocking out Bobby Green. Bobby Green tried taunting him, throwing his hands up, talking shit. Like, come on, fucking hit me. And what does Dustin do? Dude, do not do that to the Diamond or you will get polished. And that's exactly what happened. He dropped Green and polished him off, ending the night in the first round. It was an amazing night of fights. I just don't know how to say that anymore. I don't know why Clay did that, but congratulations, T-City. Then Dariush versus Vic. Oh my God, the prelims were out of control as well. Dariush destroying Vic in the very first round by knockout with 45 seconds left in the round. Dariush went in there and he knocked Vic out a couple times. And at one point, Vic got wobbly, and Dariush was like, dude, this is all over. Jumped on top of him, start ground and pound, and he got back up. Vic got back up and started going more. So what does Dariush do? Takes his distance, stepped back, and then found the perfect openings, countering them, dropping them. The fight was done, son. It was out of control. Amazing fight. Jessica Penne versus Jessica Andrade. Penne didn't even throw more than 20 punches at least. Andrade destroyed tonight. I'm looking forward to her coming up. It was her first night debuting in that weight class, so I'm looking forward to that. Not knocking out, but knocking down Penne and throwing her under the bus tonight because she did not put on a good performance. She kept backing her up against the cage and just laying into her with these crazy combos. Congratulations, girl. But one of the best performances of the night is definitely going to my boy Bruce Leroy because he went in there and showed dominance tonight. He was almost playing with his food with Miller. And you know what? Congratulations taking this fight on short notice. That takes a big man to do that, and especially to win it in the fashion that you did. Devastating fashion, very flashy moves tonight, very well-rounded fighter, and he showed that tonight. BJ Penn, it would have been awesome to have him on the card tonight. However, the IVUs throwing him out and replacing with this fight. And you know what? They put on one hell of a performance. Congratulations to Bruce Leroy on that win. And then we had Strickland versus Breeze. Strickland won by decision. Wilson versus Henrique de Silva. Henrique de Silva wins by decision, or wins by knockout in round 2. Congratulations. And then we had Muhammad Ali's son-in-law, Casey versus Mutapechik. I don't know how to say that dude's name. Mutapechik. But Casey, that went into a draw. So congratulations to him. You didn't lose. It was a draw. This episode is dedicated to Muhammad Ali, an amazing fighter. Growing up, listening to so many stories. Him versus Sonny Liston's story when I was growing up was like one of my favorite stories to be told. What a legend, and it's so sad for him to be going out. He made the blueprints for promotion. He spoke up in a time when people didn't want to listen. He opened his views, he opened his mind, and you know what? God bless Muhammad Ali. You are the real GOAT. You are the real greatest of all time. And we throw that word out a lot. We say legend a lot. But this man really was a living legend. And I am blessed to have shared this earth while he was walking it. And hearing all these stories growing up about him as a boy in the city growing up, you know, you always want to root for the underdog. And that's what he was when he was coming up. He won the gold medal in the 60s. He won the gold medal in boxing. After he walked out that night, all he wanted was a steak. He went into his hometown diner and they wouldn't serve him because of his color. You know, we forget as a younger generation that this wasn't that long ago, that people were being treated awful not too long ago. And our generation coming up, this racism thing isn't really happening. The racism against being gay or bisexual or transgender or, you know, I'm not going to get too into it. This is an MMA show, but Muhammad Ali opened a lot of doors and made a lot of blueprints for the fight game, and we just want to show our respects to him. So God bless the Ali family. Muhammad Ali was the greatest of all time, and there's a lesson to be taught by him. He said he was afraid of Liston. One of my favorite quotes by Muhammad Ali. He says, "Of course I was afraid of Liston, but I had to convince myself that I was the greatest before I could convince the world that I was the greatest." And that line always stuck with me as a kid. Growing up, I got the chills right now, even just bringing that up. I remember as a little boy, just hearing these stories about Muhammad Ali. I'm not going to get into it, but it definitely a salute to Muhammad Ali after an amazing night. Bisbing bringing home the gold tonight for the Bisbing family. Congratulations. No one thought he could do it. Everyone doubted him. Do not count the count out. Do not count the count out. I'm telling you, you can't count the count out. Back Bisbing, and that's exactly what we did tonight. And he went in there and he put on one hell of a show. Congratulations, Michael Bisbing. Pure Evil MMA wants to congratulate you because I literally went out on such a limb with my picks tonight. And one fight I got wrong was Uriah Faber pick, where I was called crazy. And if you're a sassy girl, you're going to call me out for the podcast, where I did say Hector Lombard was going to win against Dan Henderson. But however, when I made my official picks tonight, if they were really official, because my podcast should be the official predictions, my lesson is learned. Tonight, I went back on one of my picks. I had to change it from Lombard to Dan Henderson, which a lot of you would say I'm crazy if Lombard won, because originally, if I did pick Lombard, he was a favorite to win it tonight. Everyone also said that Dan Henderson was not going to have a chance, that he had a chin, that he was going to get dropped. And what happens? He had a hard first round against Lombard, but he went in there and piled through him and got the knockout. What do you have to say to that? So even if I did change my pick, it was also going out on a limb. It wasn't like I was making a pick where it was like, oh, there's no way that this guy can win, I'm changing my pick. It wasn't like I was going from Bisping to Rockhold, and then Bisping actually lost and Rockhold won, and I take the credit for that. It was me going out on a limb with the Dan Henderson pick and saying, all right, guys, I'm going with Hector Lombard on the podcast, but you know what? I changed my mind. I'm going out on a limb with this. I really feel that Hector Lombard is going to lose this, and I think that Dan Henderson is going to take control of the fight. And honestly, in that first round, I was really nervous that maybe I made a mistake with Hector Lombard. Maybe I should have stuck with Hector. And Dan Henderson went in the second round and just destroyed. So it's 1:30 a.m. right now, and I just really wanted to get my emotions out. Thank you guys for watching me. Make sure you guys follow Pure Evil MMA Podcast on iTunes and Podbean.com. Let me know what was your fight of the night, what was the performance of the night, because there were so many to pick from. Subscribe down below, and I really hope that you guys have a great night, because I know I am. I'm never going to live this one down. Bisping getting the knockout in the very first round. Who could have asked for anything better? I am so pumped up from this fight. And you know what? Uriah Faber was going out on a stretch, and I really wish he put on a better performance tonight, but Dominic Cruz put on one hell of a performance and deserves a lot of credit for that. Congratulations, Cruz. I have to give you that. I have to give you credit. But you know what? We went 5 for 6 tonight, and you know what? I am not taking anything back from it. It was an amazing night, and I am so ready for the next event where we will be doing a fight companion for everybody. So make sure you guys tune in for that. There was no fight companion tonight, and I was definitely a little upset about it. So make sure you guys definitely give that a listen. And let me know what you guys think is going to happen in the Stephen Thompson versus Rory McDonald fight, because I'm definitely curious about that. I do not know what my picks are yet, but I'm so ready for something to happen spectacular by UFC 200. Brock Lesnar is now on the card. Crazy night, guys. Bisping is now the new champ. Congratulations, Max. Congratulations, Dan Mendo. The sky's the limit, guys. Make sure you find me on Twitter at EVil_Echo and find all of my articles at ProWrestlingAuthority.com. We had an amazing night. Subscribe below. Follow the podcast weekly. Let me know what tweet of the week is. Let me know what fight of the night was tonight. You're listening to Pure Evil MMA. I'm Evil Eddie. You guys have a great night, because I know I am. Night, guys.